Chaplains are not just nice people, they're people with some actual formal training. A board-certified chaplain has a master's degree in theology or pastoral ministry, plus another 2,000 units or 2,000 hours of something called CPE, clinical pastoral education.
A chaplain is somebody who's trained to work with people of all faith and all spiritualities. So it's not, even though I happen to be a Lutheran minister, it doesn't necessarily mean that I only cater to Christians or to Lutherans. I especially love Oakwood because of the diversity we have here. When people are here, they're here because there's a crisis going on, an emotional crisis or a physical crisis or a psychological crisis. So I'm walking with people right in the midst of a very difficult time in their life. If they're religious, to find that sense of divine within the suffering. If they're not so religious, to find meaning and purpose, to find hope that they can keep going, because it's that hope, that outlook, that sense of meaning and purpose that can make their healing a success.
Lisa is truly amazing. About 3 years ago, Lisa volunteered to work nights for us because she knew we were all exhausted from trying to cover on call after working all day. And so she's in-house at Dearborn 5 nights a week, but then she's on call to the other 3 sites. Lisa owns the nights here. You know, when those families are called in the middle of the night, and she stays with them. When there's a patient who's restless or can't sleep, she'll actually come and sit with them and keep them company so that the nurses can do the things that they need to do.
Lisa thinks with her heart, if I can say that. And so she's putting patients first all the time. I think that sounds, or it should sound, similar to what all people should be, not just Oakwood employees, but I hope that we have employees here that are putting others first and showing not just compassion but love.
Lisa works with our infant bereavement events, and there are 3 of them each year. One of them is the flower planting that'll come up in May, where the families go to the garden and plant flowers. And then we do in October the infant moment to remember. And then in December we do the candle lighting at the garden, and it's freezing cold, and they come and they light candles and they sing carols for their babies, and it's just so beautiful.
There's a lot of focus on the clinical aspects of what we do. There's a lot of focus on the dollars, but in the end, it's a spiritual focus is just as important, and sometimes even more important from a healing perspective than all of those other things combined. So besides the fact that you're a great person and your peers like you, what you do day in and day out in here really does make a difference in the lives of the people who come here.
My cousin, in the month of May, was diagnosed with leukemia. But Lisa always just came in and just sat with me, and she showed me there were other doors that could be opened, and she showed me that there is light when it's dark, and she showed me that it really, just keep your faith. Just no matter what happens, I'm going to cry. That's my girl. She was there for me.
For me, that's the big part of my ministry, is that people understand that they're not alone, that I'm here for them, and even though we can't make some of the difficult things that are happening in their life right now go away, that they just don't have to walk it by themselves.
Congratulations, Lisa. I am so proud of you, and I'm not just happy you're part of Oakwood family, but you're part of my family as well. God bless.